So then, with everybody safe in the bunker, except one, the story concluded and the credits rolled. We've moved over to the survival mode, cranked the difficulty up to Stalker difficulty. This is my first time playing this mode, by the way. This is the main mode of the game. Mackenzie now has only one job. Survive. I have one life, and when that one life is over, the playthrough is over and we move on. Whew. Prediction is live, everybody. Best of luck to everyone. You've got about 10 minutes remaining. 1 second, Alkira. I've not gone blind just yet, Nina. I managed to not stare directly at it. You're talking about that picture that Augur sent in a private message, right? Whew. I was stressed about this yesterday. Mostly because I shot a bear. Yes, that's right. There was a bear and a moose the second I spawned. This is wild. But I shot a bear and now it's gone running off into the wilderness and I don't know where it is.
Oddly
which is
enough,
not safe.
In a little over 6 years I will be 72 and probably still watching this stream with a certain streamer entering middle age.
Middle age. What's middle age again? It's like 42 or something, right? Not far off. Not far off. Alkarion, thank you for tier 3 and 72 months of subs. You big maniac. Thank you, Alkarion. Everybody, predictions live if you want to get involved with it. Alkarion. Or, as always, that is a ridiculous level of support. So yeah, there's a very real chance that the last time we ever play The Long Dark is today, and it might even be over in the first 5 minutes. Alkarion, Bear, Nina, Shrill, Coffeeton. Is that everybody? Welcome to the stream. Went on a binge with some guy at the Ironforge mailbox. Bear, a little bit of day drinking to stay hydrated. You can't be talking to strangers in an online video game. It's not safe. Thank you, Alkarion. Right, so yesterday we started about the midstream break time, right? Started at Desperation Point, which seems to be a coastal area, and it's dangerous. This difficulty is no joke. I managed to get my bearings and get my feet under me, but there is serious wildlife on this mode. There's also a million new things to get involved in. It turns out Wintermute had about 5% of what the game has to offer. So, instead of clicking Wintermute, we're clicking Survival. Also, a bit out of time. It's 35 degrees today and I didn't fancy a coffee. So what's in that can? We're doubling up today. You are young, scrappy and hungry. You're definitely not throwing away this one shot. The thing that I'm concerned about is the bear. So there was a bear and I was nervous while I was going and exploring a ship and I shot it and it ran off. Now, it will probably bleed out like things do in this game, but I aren't entirely sure if it's dead or not right now. So we're gonna have to explore, assuming that there is a very angry bear with a hole in its ass in the wilderness. Mina says ginger beer. Alkarion says not Diet Coke. Bear says Pepsi Max. But I have set myself up here. Now, one of the really cool things about this, look, you don't have a map unless you get some charcoal, stand in a place and map it. You have to build the map, and that's fucking top. Shaggy Dan, good morning, says Tropical. Shaggy Dan on Team 2. Shit. What's all this filter? Oh, so shit shows up on the map, does it? You can filter out structures and stuff, look. Oh, spray markers. Hey, this is cool. Right, first thing I want to do, though, is... Oh, shit, I didn't actually prepare this. Let me just go grab it. I've set some goals. I wrote this in Discord, so I'm going to have to search in Discord. Bear with me. I think because we're kind of just free to do as we please, and survival is the only goal, I should start to set some very basic goals, right? And I'm going to do so. Can you paste straight into this? Oh, fuck, you can, but it's fucked. I've pasted it too many times. Hang on. Paste it once. There we go. Right. So we have... Let me just format this a little bit. We've got short-term goals. Mid-term goals. Forgive me my formatting nerd stuff. And some long-term goals. So basically, this is our quest list, as written by me. This is a good idea, right? Look at that. That's pretty good. Azar, good morning. Did you not see the odds? You would have been stupid not to go on Team 2. That is true. Somebody's gone heavy on Team 1. Completely unrelated, you should sex that bear at any cost as soon as possible. It might sex me whether I want it or not. These aren't really super short-term goals, are they? Let's go there. Right. So, I need a hatchet. Because it seems like you can't get the saplings that you need to make the bow. This is all new stuff, by the way. I will need a hatchet. The bow I've put in long term, but the saplings and everything. But short term wise, I think we'll try and craft the rabbit gloves and the rabbit hat. But I have realised that there isn't... I'm hungry. I'm hungry and low on food, no less. What time is it? It's about midday. Should we go rabbit hunting? I've got a few of these cans that'll just tide us over calorie-wise. I think what we'll do is we'll spend this day rabbit hunting. But I have to obviously be very careful about wolves and stuff. I think I sorted my inventory yesterday, right? So currently, I have a +6 warmth bonus from the gear that I have, and not many torches. There's 15 minutes left on this fire, so let's bump the fire up a smidge. Put some of this reclaimed wood on. And maybe a few sticks to get it to an hour. Now let's start taking torches. We're going out, and I need rabbits. As for a workbench, apparently, as we learnt yesterday by looking through the crafting thing, you can get a craftable workbench. Like, you can make structures in this. So I think that might be what we do. We'll, like, make a workbench. Again, for those that don't know, if I die, The Long Dark is finished. Not as a franchise, but just as a Doomhaus playthrough. Right, let's go out and find some... I might go back and look near that church. Is it a nice day? Yeah, look, this is where we're at. We're living in a lighthouse in a place called Desolation Point. First thing I'm going to check, though, that bear was over there on that rock in the middle of the screen. The answer, by the way, is Professor Peppy. Pretty good. It's too hot for a coffee. I'm just very nervous about this bear because I shot it in the arse and it got spooked and ran off. It was bleeding. You could see the blood in the snow, and then it like ran up this way somewhere. If we could find that bear, just imagine the meat we'd get from that. One thing I do know about this, by the way, because I was looking at some of the features. We had this discussion, me and Rhett. In this, there is a thing called parasites, where, very much like in real life, if you only eat predator meat, so bears and wolves and stuff, there is a chance that you can get parasites. So maybe we don't live on bear. Something died over there. Let's see, crows. Is it worth checking that first, just to see if that could be the bear, because it's on the ice. Imagine we find the bear immediately. Alright, there was wolves to my right here yesterday, so let's just be careful. Okay, we can hear them in the hills up near the church. Right, pray this is a bear carcass that the wolves are hovering over. If not, we'll head up and see what's up this side. Because the bear ran up here, didn't it? But it actually kind of did run up the road. One does not live on bear alone. But on every update that proceeds from the mouths of the Valheim devs. Soon. Soon. Okay, there's a deer in the area. Hello. Okay, the crows weren't pointing at a... It's frozen though. I think this is something we... You know what? I'm putting everything to one side. Fuck the rabbits. Let me go see if I can get some sticks or some bullshit. So I'm going to need to build a fire by this because it's too cold to just harvest it raw. But I need to go check round here just in case there is a bear. There's rabbits too. Hey, we're in the money. This feels relatively safe as well. Alright, good start. Very good start. Let's do some harvesting. You consented to the lockbox opening. Did the rogue consent to opening them? Alright, let's use the torch. Let's try and be as sensible as possible. 60% chance of fire starting here. Pray. Pray with me. I'll carry on. I can't say it enough as usual. Thank you for the big sub. Come on, little fire. Ha! Success. Let's put one coal on and then this bit of cedar firewood. That gets me 2 hours of fire. I think because I'm hungry, what we'll do first... Can I even have... Oh, it's... Oh, shit, have I got to wait for it to thaw? Can I... Oh, I'm still harvest. Alright, it's going to take 30 minutes. Okay. Thank you, little dear. Genuinely. You're saving us right here. Who's this drunk rogue you speak of? Too much thistle tea. Let's get this meat cooked. You have saved me greatly. That's going to take 20... That's going to take... So, 29 minutes. Is there anything I can get in 29 minutes? Yeah, let's get these two guts. I'm so excited. I found a deer carcass. Which is good, really, because I can't kill these myself, can I? Let's drop the guts. That's going to be 6 minutes until that's ready. What am I like for water? I've got a litre, but we can make some while we're here, can't we? I think these are like a little backer bonus or something, right? Cans. Its story is not yet written. Okay, good start. I tell you what I might be able to do. That's going to take 27 minutes. That was only a small piece, so that's not going to go up too much. Yeah, watch this, by the way. This is new to us, at least. If you've got charcoal, which you get from burnt out fires, you can do this, watch. You survey the local area, and that's how you build your world map on this survival mode. I am excited about this mode. I know it's silly, but that's cool, right? Satan, what do you reckon? Turn off that fire, it's too hot for that shit. I found a deer carcass to start off with. I assume the wolves managed to bip it. Not much meat on it. That's cooler than the atmosphere in this game. Alright, let's see that now. Look at that. Oh, thank you, dear. Right, 1 hour and 12 minutes. How much is it going to take to get this hide? 30 minutes. Lovely. Alright. I'm going to smell. But I think we'll take the hide and the guts back to the lighthouse. What a start, by the way. Very nice. Although I don't smell, do I? Maybe, if I'm going to... What was that on the right? Oh, is that my skill going up? This is as well new for the survival mode, look. Or new to us. Look. You level up your skills by doing. And I'm assuming we're going to unlock like perks and stuff for getting better. Right, do I smell in-game? No. Okay. Right, what we're going to do then... torch cycle until this fire's burnt out. And then I'm going to go and get some of them rabbits. Because we're warm now. Because the midterm goals involve... We're going to go to... The main thing I'm going to do today is we're going to go crack that fire at that factory. But I've got this now, look. Stubble of the usual to-do list addict. Look. Ooh. So that helps us skip, and we can potentially start working on deer pants and deer boots. We can't yet, but it's a step in the right direction. I want these rabbits, though. If I hit this on the first chance, Team 1's winning today. Well, that's a bad sign for the day. Sorry, Team 1. Wait, where's my gloves gone? Have I accidentally taken my gloves off? Does that not mean I'm at frostbite risk? Tell me there's not some system where you burn your gloves if you wear them while you're tinkering with the fire. It's a trap. Those rabbits are luring you onto thin ice. I may have left my gloves in the lighthouse. Little shits. Okay, throwing these uphill is difficult. I'm just glad that none of you are laughing at me right now, and you all appreciate that this is very difficult and Stubble's being very brave. Aim higher. My parents have been telling me that for years, so. Trouble is, though, is I've scared them off the area where it was easy to kill them and scared them up onto the ridge where it's... Shit. Aiming skills of a turnip, excuse me. Supposed to look to chat for moral support. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, it thinks it can hear me. I mean, I've got a pistol, but am I going to blow the ammo, my pistol ammo on this? Tell you what, one thing I can be sure of is that if the rabbits are... What's that place? There's something up there, look. What's that? Something to investigate. What is this? Could have said the aiming skills of Trim. That's true, actually. I appreciate your restraint. Okay, there's a deer wandering about down here, so maybe we're safe. Stop throwing stones pointlessly. Okay, that shouldn't have worked like that. Alright, I got one of them. We'll add exploring whatever this is to the short-term goals. But I did get one of the rabbits. I'm leaving it in the snow, though. Nope, that's too excessive stubble. You tell the kids off for what? Aiming too high. You say that, but Trim is a monster. He is, actually. Yeah, we played Sea of Thieves with Trim once, and he had no idea about how to do anything related to sailing the ship, or managing the sails, or any of that stuff. But you put him on an island with a bunch of other players. Monster. Where is this little shagger? It's behind. There he is. Nice. Okay. You tell the Banes off for snapping the necks of rabbits as well, say. Right, somebody write place, Place, in chat for me. I'm going to like this, actually. Because I need to add that to our medium goals or whatever. How do you insult turnips? Can you hear that? The wolves can smell me now because I've got these rabbit carcasses on me. Wait. Rabbit, go chase that deer. Sorry, wolf, go chase that deer. Ah, fucking hell, it can smell me. Please don't run the... Please... This could ruin the run. It's going to stalk me, though, and it's going to stay at a safe distance. Maybe I can get away with just leaving. Because it's nervous about the fire. I need to get up onto these rocks and then back across to the lighthouse. Oh shit, I forgot the fucking guts and the... Do I still have the hide? Yeah, right. Got the deer hide still, it's just guts that I'm missing, but that's fine. I'm going to get some guts from these rabbits. Stay where you are, big man. I've got valuable cargo. A brace of conies. Got to tell Gollum. Right, another thing I'm worried about is cresting this hill and there being a wolf right there that charges me. Safe? Safe. Okay, I might be alright to just leave without the wolf causing any problems. Whew. Right, I've got some lunge here as well with these rabbits. We're alright, we're alright. Team 1, we got this. Who's on Team 1 anyway? Who's backing me? Mina, Alkarion, Bear, that's the spirit. And Shaggy Dan and Azar are the animals that have no faith. Azar coming in here and saying it's because it just made sense mathematically. Since when have maths ever added fun to anything? I say that comfortably, no thanks, not yet. Right, if I can get this fire started... No, do I need the fire started now? If it's warm in here, I don't need the fire started. And I think it is, because it's only -1. But I need to find them gloves. I've somehow taken my gloves off. Let's go in my little cabinet here. Yeah, I'm glad of that. I thought... For a split second, I thought there was some mechanic where, like... Your gloves burn if you stand too close to the fire or something. You know what this game's like for punishing you. Okay. Alright, brace of codies. Tired, and it's about to be sundown. But I have enough... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Hide, guts, and the meat. We're going all in. I mean, credit to Mackenzie for doing this in the dark, by the way. Good. So, we need the guts over here curing with the others. There's the meat. I think I can probably... Or do I get the fire started? Yeah. Let's get the fire started. Ah, shit ass, I'm out of tinder. Do I have any sticks? I mean, I've got some paper that I can craft some tinder with, right? Yeah, there we go. Takes 5 minutes, we can do that. Okay, that was really satisfying sound. So now I've turned the paper into tinder. Sticks is only 55%. Is that because these tinder plugs aren't, like, the best? Do I have any paper or anything? No. Oh, shit. I mean, I have these books, but I'm supposed to be reading them. Is burning books alright? 47% chance, but I've got 1 accelerant. Am I good enough to roll a 55% skill check, basically. I'm doing it. It's all about being confident in this. I have absolutely no doubt that I will succeed in starting this fire. Holy shit, I had no faith I was going to start that fire. Did I just put the fire log on? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, the sticks are on. Lovely. Now that's going to take an hour and 19 minutes. So we'll get some of this meat on. It's going to take 6 minutes to cook. Stupid rabbits. Yeah, I'm gaining cooking skill up from cooking. So that's going to take 37 minutes until it's ready. How long does it take to break this down? 45. And there's an hour left on the fire. Alright. I'm going to celebrate my newfound rabbits by smashing up some furniture. It's got me up to an hour and 50. We'll eat that. Lovely. And then we'll get to work on this little bastard. Hide, guts, hide. Oh shit! I should have put the deer hide down to start curing, shouldn't I? In my dark little hovel on the water side. Okay, 55 minutes left on the fire. Let's put one of you on. It's dark in here. Alright, I'm worried about food again. Okay, 11 minutes until that's ready. Let me just nip into here and... Short-term goal is... investigate west fenced area. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Trim told me that if he was in World War II, we'd have won it in a single day and killed all the enemies, and we'd be speaking German. He'd be speaking German now. He's the best. Right, where did I put that other bit of meat? I had another one in my pocket, didn't I? That's gonna just cook. Do I have like an extra stick or something? Shit, no, I didn't mean to take a top, like, you idiot stubbler. I think I might have fucked myself. Unless I can get that up to... Oh, you idiot. I need to get that up to 35. I don't want to put that... There's a ruined torch. That did nothing. What's the lowest of these? 20%. Again, that did nothing. Not yet, Reeps. I'm holding on. I've got some gut. Oh shit! Speaking of which, I need to start dropping this. My fucking mouse is double clicking. There's a new mouse, and then start dropping this. Hopefully, get swarmed by bears. That's some Team 2 thinking, Reeps. I thought better of you. I really don't want to waste this fire log, though. I'm going to have to, because I can't... Wait, alright, wait. Let's go see if there's any, like, paper or some bullshit. No, wait, there might be some sticks in my little cupboard. Where's my little cupboard? Do I have anything that could burn? I can't burn books, can I? That's not gone wrong for anybody in history. Put the teas away. All these rose hips away as well, and one feather. Oh, hopefully you do. Do you know what, Reeps? I'm so conditioned by this awful place into thinking that everybody wants the worst for me. Well, apparently OpenAI's training itself on me. Not OpenAI. Amazon AI or whichever, unless that is OpenAI. I'm being used to train generative AI now, so good luck to it. Yeah, you can opt out. I haven't yet, actually, but you can. Oh, my meat's not going to cook. I just wanted like a tiny little bit of something firewoodish. Apparently I'm not allowed any. I can break the chair down for more firewood, but I don't have time to break the chair down. I actually think that Twitch deserves a tiny bit of credit here, because at least Twitch are telling us it's happening and giving us the option to opt out and like everything else, right? It's going to happen for everybody, but at least there's some transparency in this case. Alright, is the fire gone out? Do you know what? I'm doing it. Forgive me. Firewood log has gone on. We're eating the rabbit. Shit. I really rather wish that wasn't the case, but I guess we'll make some water and we'll make use of ourselves and then go to bed. Also, it's torches, right? Thank God we all read the terms and conditions of all the free online services we use so we don't get used for AI. Yeah, precisely. Precisely. At least Twitch have said it up front instead of burying it in some terms of service. Still not good, of course. Oh shit, I just took some unclean water. I really wish I had a cooking pot. That's another thing I need to look for. You know what, Mina? It might be 10 years later, but I'm still struggling to work out a survival game and looking for a cooking pot. Nothing in this place, in fact, changes.
I need to find a place to rest.
That is true, actually. Same reason I don't have smart speakers. They listen to you. What about them people that have like Amazon Echoes and stuff, and have cameras in their house at all times that they're connected to the internet that anybody could hack into and listen to? I was reading that on my phone earlier and I couldn't believe it. Problem. How do I find my bed? Where's my little cupboard? I'm not singing it, Mina. You can't make me. Question is, at what point do you yeet your flash? Mina, you raise a good point and have saved me. I forgot I had a flashlight. It was on the cupboard, right on the tabletop, right there. Right then, let's go and sleep. Now I've found my bed. And then in the morning, if I am not starving to death, of course, we're going to go and investigate that western place. I really need hatchet. Badly. I'm late, but I made it. Salty good morning. An aurora. Look at that. I've nearly survived 2 full days. Thirsty, though. That's what we made all the water for. Only for taking my commands. Most maniacal thing said in the Doomhaus this week. Dusty Peaches. Yeah. Alright, food is suddenly a concern again. Maybe if we go and investigate whatever that place is, there's food in there and we can eat. Right? So we'll just maybe make a beeline for it. Let's sleep. It's a good job this bed's a meaty one. Sleep for another hour and then the sun should be up enough. I love checking Alexa's logs and seeing audio indiscernible a few times a day. That's when you break wind reads. It can't find words in it, but it still recorded it just in case. Alright, day 3. With all of our guts placed. It's a bit dark, but I'm going to drop some water. Put some on there. Then I think we're good to set off. I turn that fire log into... See, that deer hide's 10% cured already. I turn that fire log into water. Right, let's go. I'm going to go the same direction, actually. Because that seemed like a safe way to get there that didn't involve me walking over a bunch of bullshit. What are the crows interested in? Ah, it's that guy's corpse down there, right? The bear is still in play. Sounds like Alexa, maybe you're right. Is that called a homophone? I mean, it's a saxophone, depending on what you've been eating. This map's actually tiny. Bear is the final boss. Well, yesterday, Mina, I was trying to survive. There's like a crashed ship over there, but there was a bear. As I got, like, climbed up into the ship, I looked down, and right near the entrance where I'd come into the ship, there was a bear just sort of wandering about, which would probably end the playthrough in one swipe. So while I was up at the top of the ship, where I was safe, I just took a pot shot at it. And it's out there now, angry, with a hole in its ass that I put there, and I don't know where it is. So what was... Is that a piece of wood or something? So what was once just a bear in a very particular and avoidable area is now a bear completely in the open. Bear, talk to us. How are you doing? He's leaking. Yeah, but imagine I find the bear's corpse. You know? If he bled out there. I should be looking actually for crows. Crows are suddenly vital where they weren't before in Wintermute. So this is where I fought the rabbits. This should be saplings. Is this maple? This isn't birch, is it? What's green? We have maple saplings. That's what I need for the bow, but to harvest them, I need a hatchet. And I think they can only be found. Alright, careful now, we're in wolves territory. I might map, actually. But what is this place? Is it a mine entrance or something? For the record, I've never been to this zone, if you're wondering why I suddenly look confused. A wolf. Something's walking there. You should have given me a fighting chance and gone with a misery instead of this baby's first survival.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I should have gone insane instead of just extremely, extremely hard. So there's rabbits up here. If there's rabbits, we're safe. Fucking hell, it's cold though. What is this? It's like something from Hoth. There's definitely a mine entrance. I would wager this is locked. It's not. An abandoned mine. Are we safe in an abandoned mine? I'll tell you who isn't safe, actually. This rabbit. I feel like I shouldn't pass up the opportunity to bit this rabbit. Because if I'm going in this mine, then I can skin it in there, can't I? Why are you dressed like Father Christmas on his day off? Excuse me, some of us don't have a choice. Well, I've officially missed the easiest shot on a rabbit I've seen in this game so far. Oh, you fucking dickhead. I'm going to freeze to death messing about like this. What are you running away from? Is there wolves up there or something? Listen, rabbit. I fear you've got some kind of sporting injury and I need to help you by doing some chiropractic work on your neck. For the good of your long-term health. I'm so bad. Can I link you a good aimbot on Discord? Shut up. If I said it was harder than it looks, would you believe me? Okay, done. Right, please be warm inside this mine. Because then we can have yet another rabbit pelt set for curing. I have to pick up some stones, seeing as I lost a load. Right, I'm in a mine. Abandoned mine in Desolation Point. Is it safe? Looks safe. And it is warm. Forgive me, but I feel like the first thing I should do right now is have at this. 50 minutes. And then if there's enough supplies to start a fire in here, then I can eat the meat as well. Right, so remind me, in the abandoned mine, there are 2 pelts set for curing. 1, guns. Take the meats as well. Right, what's in here? Can I see without... No. Not even nearly. Oh, what a joyous place to find ourselves in. Any good loot? A couple of stones. So loot on this is random. And at low chance. So I'm going to have to search everything. That's locked. Still don't have a pry bar. Good. Some calories though. You are actually right, Gwynblade. These gloves look worn out though. They look very budget. Yeah, they're at 42%. Percentage chance of survival in here. I mean, I've never encountered any wildlife in an interior before. So what's to say I'm going to encounter some now? A lot of coal. No dead end, some scrap metal. Okay, we're back good for fire, but again, food. I need to either kill the bear or find the bear's carcass for a good source of food and run the risk of getting fucking parasites from eating predator meat, or we need to take that moose down somehow. Like on Wintermute, when you can risk a respawn because you've accidentally got gored by a moose. I don't know. The same applies here. Okay, thoroughly loot. More peaches, good. More food. We'll eat that now. Good. Alright, we're finding food. The gamble paid off, it turns out. Kind of anxious I'm going to get lost in here, though. There was a way yesterday that when I was swapping from torch to stone to scare off wolves, I somehow, instead of throwing the torch, just dropped it gently at my feet, and I can't work out how to replicate it. If anybody knows how, please don't tell me, by the way. I have discovered that it exists, but how to replicate it or utilise it, I don't know. Where does this lead to? I wonder if this leads to a different zone, by the way. Is that a big torch?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Big torch. Good. Back here, anything? No. Oh, there is an exit. I guess the only way to tell now, because of the map system in Stalker, on Stalker or whatever this is flare is good, is to go out and just map, right? Right, please no bear out here, please. Again, I don't know where I am. So I must have come maybe north? Then again, it felt like it turned right, didn't it? Trim, shut your mouth. Alright, let's use this new... For those that haven't seen, by the way, now we're playing on survival, watch this. This is the only way to fill your map in. You get a bit of charcoal and you have to sit and draw the area around you on the map.
My fingers feel numb.
Further not. Wait, I'm near the factory. Oh shit. I did trim. And because it was a bit linear and a bit very story, I decided I didn't want the long dark to go out like that, so I've got 1 life on cranked difficulty and we're playing the survival mode until I die, and that's the end of the playthrough. And wow, is the survival mode different. Right, the problem I have here is, if I am now east of the bridge, that means the moose is between us. I have a key in a lockbox, though, for that factory. If it is a processing plant, or whatever it's called. What did Fisty say yesterday? It's called Hibernia Processing, and apparently that's Canada's oiling service or something called Hibernia. So it could be oil related, I don't know. Okay, I'm at a bit of an impasse now. There wasn't a fire barrel in there, was there? No. Let me just quickly check in case I walk past the fire barrel, because I wouldn't mind warming up. Because we've got a bumload of coal. Was it just Wintermute you played, Trip, or did you play the survival mode? Because this is the base game, right? Typical Americans and their oil obsession. This is not the base game, this is the main game, isn't it? Wintermute's just like a side story. Do you know what I might do? I'm kind of worried that there's a monster in this factory, but I might press towards it and see if I can find a little bit of safety. Survival mainly, and then, okay. I had no idea that survival was... Look at that torch, but look at that torch. Oh dear, it's so good. It's also in a very, very damaged gloved hand, and it sounds cold out there, so while I'm warm, I think we might do a tiny bit of maintenance, because it'll pass time until I warm up slightly. Shit, have I busted my sewing kit? I must have worn my sewing kit out when I've only got one back at the lighthouse. See, one problem I wonder if you like sort by quality. I mean, break these down, right? I hate when that happens. Well, I'm a very cumbersome sewist. Unclassical, you might say. Oh, my socks are damaged and everything. So then, I want to sort by... Is it tools? Yeah. And we're only going to use the worst quality stuff. But I have a feeling it might be too windy outside to light to keep a torch lit. And I'm low on water. Right. Next job. Get to the processing plant. And... light a fire. Let's check for wolves. Yeah, it's too windy for a fire. That sucks. Yes, Mackenzie. I immediately lost all the warmth I'd gained while I was in there. It looks quiet. Maybe the wind's keeping the animals away, but there is a chance that the bear with a hole in it came this way. I don't know if you can get crows in this wind. How far am I from Moose Bridge? Quite a ways. Also, it was stated yesterday that if we see the same moose today, it doesn't fucking count. It's a rule I made up yesterday. Can't just keep seeing the same moose until I'm strong enough to kill it and farming me for double points. Don't work that way. Right, do we have anything on the ground here? No. I'm part scared that I can't actually get in. How do you know it's the same moves? Did you tag? Yeah. I've got some painkillers, by the way. Tag it with spray paint. I've not used that spray paint yet, have I? Hatchet. I didn't actually get one, it was just wishful thinking. Firearm cleaning kit. Sounds like it works that way. Hey, this is not a democracy. Hey, I can confirm as well that yesterday, it's been a running joke for years in the Doomhaus that there's never anything in the visors. Turns out, that's because we haven't been playing the main game and there is in fact regularly things in the visors. Alright, I have a key to a lockbox in here that I found in the ship. That wolves out on the ice? Yeah. Well, I'm not seeing or hearing anything in here. Was that a cabin? Yeah, get in that cabin. Oh, Mackenzie, you fat bitch. Mackenzie, can I... Hang on. With a flare as well. Look. A memento with a survival hint. I used to go here to get out of town. So we can travel between regions. Before the quakes, it was some peace. So that should open up an exit. Is that to the west? Yes. A furlough. Even marks limbs and stuff on your screen. Right, so then, if I go in one door, can I get out of this and be into the other side of the... Where's there a wolf? Okay, this place is massive. Please let me in, please let me in, please let me in, please let me in. There is a fire barrel. Please let me in, please let me in. Okay. Well, it's not much, but it's a place. Bedroll. Old bedroll. I assume that's just cloth, is it? Yeah, 6 cloth, but that's not bad. Thought I'd have brought my fucking sewing kit. Is there a dinosaur survival game that's not like Ark? Do you know, I've never looked at that Ark game and thought I wouldn't mind playing that. I don't know why. What is this then? Let's test. Oh, look. So you can mark all of these different things. So if I'd said there's tools here. Nice colour as well, I'm sure you'll agree. It's an interesting idea, I like that. Is that something? No? Is that something? Some cloth? Just had a terrible stream title idea for next week.
That'll come in handy.
A do-it-yourself guide to gunsmithing techniques intended for hunters but loved by the security-minded. Researching this will improve your gunsmithing skill. Oh, is that for making, like, bullets and stuff? Can I get some wool socks? Very nice. I think I'd rather get wool socks in this run at the moment than I would get Talisman of Ephemeral Power on my mage. Such is survival games, right? Nothing else.
Wonder if the owner's around.
A scarf. Also, it's a single-player game, so when I get loot, I don't get massive imposter syndrome like I do in WoW. I'm a fucking idiot. Let me just have one sweep with this on. So I need to refuel it. It's alright, I'm alive, Everybody be calm. Team 1, I'm doing everything I can to protect your honour. Especially in Mina's and Lundios' case, because they're not allowed to bet anything more than their honour. Yeah, be calm, be calm. Torch out. Gorilla radio. Let's have a look now. Is the weather calmer? Yeah, I think we're in torch weather. It's so cold though. This is that super torch though, so I'm not wasting it. Anything around these? I think this is actually an oil processing place, isn't it? But apparently Great Bear was fishing, right, I think? So maybe it's like a fish oil processing place or something. Imagine how nice it smells inside. Whoa, look at the bones. They've been gutting monsters in here. Looks like Scarborough Seafront. Wait, why is it train carriages? Just thinking if you combine the Long Dark with Jurassic Park and stranded on an island with a threat of dinosaurs or something, that could work actually. Yeah, if you're going to make a Jurassic Park game, this might be one of the best game types you could come up with. Because it never makes the dinosaurs, there's the entrance, it never makes the dinosaurs just some mob that you farm, right? Because I can't imagine at any point killing bears in this just becomes regular gameplay. Right, we're about to achieve one of my mid-term goals. More spray paint. Where's this go? I mean, there's the shit. Is that the bear? Is that the bear there? See it? Oh, that's worth checking. How absolutely hardcore would it feel to eat a bear on day one? Not day one, but you know what I mean, like very early on, before you've even got your feet under you and you're eating bear. Alright, let's check these containers. Not containers, porta cabins. It's making me feel a bit of the limb facilities in Pacific Drive, this. You know, the further out I get from Pacific Drive, I'm not sure how memorable that game was. Good concept, but I don't think it's going to live long in the annals of Doomhaus history. Okay, I think we'll just loot this whole place. Ooh, whetstone. See, stuff like that are going to be invaluable now, aren't they?
I'll be hungry later.
In the annals of Doomhaus history. Trim. Cloth. Christ, to have gone from that that Wintermute episode where I was ignoring all loot because what's the fucking point? My match is nice.
Too much stuff to carry.
Some leather shoes. Congratulations, Mackenzie. You are slightly less fashionable than you were before. He's always going on about how he was conceived. Just give it a rest. They're the same. They're just wet. An old broken door.
This'll come in handy.
Underpants. My God, that feels good. I am awash with underpant euphoria. Does this go? Yeah, all three of these connect, it turns out. Thermal pants. In this economy. bulky packer that uses old-fashioned materials. What it sacrifices in weight, it makes up for warmth and durability. Put that on,
leave something behind.
on the outside. Oh, we look different. Good. Strong. Does that give me a degree? It has. I've gained 2 degrees of clothing warmth since entering this building. But everything is rather knackered, so I'm going to have to do some maintenance. But I am happy with that. Alright, let's enter the building proper. Look for this lockbox. And I'll go read the note as well. How did I get in? Zothan, it's going quite well. I found a cave in the southeast, west down here. I went in it and it like shimmied through the mountain and I've come out here, which is right across from that massive factory that I found. So I'm heading in now to go and see if we can find the lockbox that we'd found the key for. You're like one of the Oasis cosplayers that were... Yeah. Well, my nose is red for different reasons. It's alright, stay calm, stay calm. Well, you're too close. That was far too close. Please be open. Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, whale.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Whale processing. Is it warm? It's warm as well. Alright, we're safe for a while. Assuming there isn't some villain or something in here. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Car battery? No. Oh, fuck, I still got the rabbit meat on me, haven't I? I'm not riding this sleigh tonight, mate. Right, if there's a fire barrel or a stove or something in here, then we'll drop some gear and do a little bit of sorting. Books.
Could end up being useful.
This is the best loot day in history. 2 Canada hats. I'm wearing both at the same time. Up to 9. Looting is what I should always be focusing on looting, I think. That's where, at least in the early game, I'm going to get food. It's where I'm going to get clothing. It's where I'm going to get firewood. I know that the goal is very likely to become like self-sustaining and live off the land, but I've got like 3 bullets and a red nose. I'm not exactly primed for a hammer as well. Nice. That's for forging, isn't it? Some scrap metal. That must mean there's a forge in here then. Where did I No, it's a hacksaw, not a hatchet. Shit. I was so excited, it's a fucking hacksaw. I thought I was getting a hatchet. Balls. Alright, still need a hatchet, but we do have a hacksaw now and a hammer.
Cooking with gas.
I guess it's like contextual loot to a degree though, right? Because I've come into an area that's a factory, so I'm likely to find tools. And I was finding clothes in the bunks. You're in offices or something? I'm assuming that's where our lockbox is going to be. A workbench. Alright, first workbench sighted. Lovely. Drink that coffee because I'm thirsty. Is there a fire barrel in here? And a fire. You know what? Let's set up camp for a second. I'll use the torch to light this. That wastes the match. Alright. Loot isn't bad. I'll take it.
Come on. Come on.
Shit. Again, look, I didn't waste a match. Jangle jewellery now then. Gwynblade. You hinted at it, but I ended up saying it. Jakey, welcome to the stream. I've not found a bear, but I did find a cave nearby. Like there was a deer carcass, and I followed the crows.
Come on.
And while I was harvesting the deer carcass, I found a cave entrance. And it took me through the mountains to the north of the map and back out near that factory. So I'm in the factory now.
Turned out pretty well.
It's a whale processing factory, and it's good, but still no sight of the bear. Nina started it, that's true. Alright, now we've got that going. Let me cook this rabbit meat. Dark as assholes in here, though. Right, then where was I? I think I'm going to have to drop. We'll harvest this. And we'll drop some of this coal, because I picked up a lot of coal in that mine, didn't I? 20! Drop all. And we'll drop all of that. I'm slightly just less than encumbered now. Alright, 29 minutes until that's ready and 2 minutes until the smaller piece. Stupid little rabbits. So, on the midterm goals thing, I've actually look. Such a bunch of losers. I did investigate the west fenced area, so that's at least done. What the fuck did I do there? And I have shit curing, don't I? I need to remember I've got a rabbit hide in the cave entrance to the west. And I'm currently looking for the lockbox in the factory. 19 minutes. There was a note on here, right? A note left behind. A flat sand or river stone, 3 inches in width, at least 6 inches long, is ideal for sharpening your blade. Axe or knife, you will want to lubricate the surface with water to keep the filings in suspension, and your work will go faster. When no light is visible along the cutting edge, you've reached your mark. Strop along a piece of leather for final honing. That is a word, isn't it? That's not a typo. Strop is a word. The importance of a sharp tool cannot be overstated. Thank you, kind letter.
I better take this food.
Right. Time of day is sundownish. Maybe this is our new home. Sharp tools, I don't know any. Nina plays a mace warrior. He was rubbish in Star Wars. I guess we'll sacrifice some of my insane coal wealth. Eat the rabbit. And then grab a torch and we'll go investigate. I've freed up some loot space. Hello. Coffeeton, we had the idea that you can maybe crack a safe without the code, right? Was it me and you that were talking about that? Because you get it, and it's not like it opens. Like, if I'm just insanely patient... Guess I can go a bit faster. 11. Write down 11. Write down 11. 11. If you can get one, you can get all of them, right? I'm sorry, I'm not breathing. Breathe still. Breathe. 30. Might not need these written down. It has to be less than 30, right?
This stuff will come in handy.
Fucking money, that's all it was in it. Oh no, wait, a book. Money in a book. You know what, though? We cracked it. I appreciate it, Coffeeton, even if it was doable without. That's cool. Is that realistic? You can't do that with a real safe, can you? I mean, I know there are safe crackers, but your average Joe fucking pilot's not going to be able to have the knowledge, I'm sure.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
These car batteries are so heavy. I wonder what you can make with car batteries in the future. Actually, I just upgraded my fighting stick. I got off the guy from fighting Hogger in Elwyn Forest. Upgraded to the caster one of Doan in Scarlet Monastery. As a feral druid at level 41. This is the game. It's pushing you in that direction, you see. As an unusually spect class, you have to fight this. You have to resist that all the way to 60. The game just slowly nudges you towards things that might be better for healing. Revolver ammo, that's lovely. No lockbox yet, though. Ooh, hello. I had a stim and a pit. Look how hidden loot is, by the way. I am gearing up. There are a lot. I'm going to need a pry bar for those. 0.2. They're a downgrade, but it might be because they're bust. I'm keeping on of them just in... Oh, sorry.
Might have to drop some gear.
Slightly too Yorkshire. I'm keeping a hold of them. My day just started and I'm already at 2 spam calls. Is it some law over there that's different to ours, where you get spam calls and you get like multiple a day, where you get none? No. You do seem to get a disproportionate amount compared to our experience. Is all your shit getting sold regularly, I suppose? I've been unusually unlucky to have neither Smite's Mighty Hammer or the Crowd Pummeler drop. You have to live in Gnomrigan, which in my mind you do anyway. They went away for a long time, but this past month they've been turned up to 10. Oh, coffee. Well, you must live in there. You must go there at least 700 times a month if you've got such an encyclopedic knowledge of the routes. You see that picture I posted the other day of somebody in World Chat saying, looking for members... Oh, there's a guy up here. Looking for members, Gnomrigan, need navigator. You know a dungeon's fucked when it invents a role. Right, where's this lockbox? You said there was a lockbox in this, but I wonder if it's not this plant. Excuse me. Because I'm a Gnomrigan guy, it doesn't mean I live there. She's not beating the allegation quite yet. God, there's... Sometimes you find loads of loot and then sometimes there's just nothing. Right, there is still a bunch of shit that I can't get because of the pry bar. Let me look at the note that we found. Can I access my notes? There, notes. Select. This one. I keep hearing my... No, not that one. That was terribly sad. This one. No, not that one. Mementos, maybe? This one? Yeah, this is the one next to the key. No shit, Kate. No use to me where I'm going. I'm going to leave this to you. Look, key to An old key to a lockbox in Desolation Park. So, wait, where did we get the idea that this lockbox was in here? Why have I had it in my mind this entire time that the lockbox I'm looking for is in this building? It was something at the boat, wasn't it? I swear that note said that it was here. Am I mistaken? Fuck. I need something to cook. Pork and beans. We've got to open it as well. Do you think the museum guide lives there too? The museum guides are just faceless NPCs that are there to help me. Pork and beans, let's have that. So then, Weezer do not have an album called Potable Water. Fire, don't you dare. I keep accidentally putting stuff on because my fucking mouse is double. I'm going to order a new one tonight. Imagine if that's the thing that gets me killed. Yeah, melts now. Alright. Well, that's melting. One thing I do want to try. No, it's a caps. I've not got a fucking sewing kit, have I? I want to repair some gear, but I left my sewing kit at home. Tell you what, that feels like quite a good haul. If we can drag all of this back to base. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, this is what I was excited thinking this was a hatchet, but it could only cut through metal. So then, bad. Go to bed. He woke up, got 3 crank calls, got told off and sent to bed. Oh shit, it's mystery break. Bloody hell, I've been so insanely focused on surviving this that I didn't even realise. Right. Keep an eye on my water. Not like a midwife, but I'm going to eat this chocolate bar. We're still alive. Sun's going down, so I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to put some very pleasant music on, which accidentally crashed Chrome just before, so I'm going to reload. And I'll see you in 2 minutes. Everybody behave. The exhibit also comes alive at night too, Nina. True. Video for Pork and Beans is so good for preserving the early 2000s internet culture. The Numa guy, the Nunchuck guy, and Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger woman. What about this Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger thing? Back when... No. Right, I'll be back in 2... Do I have enough wood on the fire? I do. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. If the water boils over, the marbles is worth 0 points. Fuck, I can hear the water boiling. I can hear the water boiling. Whew, I had 2 minutes left on it. That was stupid. What, there was 2 harder, better, faster, stronger things, Sotha? Right, I'm going to open this one, but there's a problem because I've still got some left in this one. What's in this can? I'm going to be an aspartame overload. Right, that one's gone. Coffeeton says cold brew coffee, Azar says tropical. Alcarion says still not Diet Coke. Right, what time is it? It is just gone sundown. Let's load that up. Load that up. I think I can sleep for an hour. I'll do this. I've got plenty of water. We'll just leave some water in every different place. Why has it gone so quiet? Did I not put enough fuel on the... Oh, it's a bit dark. I'm turning the microphone, turning the camera around, trying to find the fire, and I can't. There it is. Shit. I mean, the water should be boiled if I can find it. Neffers, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Says lemonade. Ah, fuck, it didn't boil. I'll take the non-potable stuff. You know what? I'm going to sleep. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find this key. Where this key goes. Dougie, good morning. You show up to Neffers taking your guess. Mind right, good morning as well. Welcome to the stream, all three. Are you saying lemonade, Dougie? How's the youngsters? Dougie had twins yesterday, for those that don't know. I'll eat these ketchup chips and pray I don't get food poisoning. Lovely. Eat this chocolate bar as well and pray I don't get food poisoning. Fucking hell, lovely. Drink up, then we'll keep sleeping. Or maybe leave it for him to say, right? Let's... Now I've slept a lot. Let's see, can I get 10 hours sleep? Is that a bit too adventurous? I'm going to be thirsty. I'll take lemonade as well. I've woken up fully rested and it's still not sunlight. Let's keep drinking. Should maybe have drunk the cans, actually. Jesus, it's dark. Right, pick up the bedroll, let's light a torch and let's get moving. I want to get as much of this loot as I can back to the lighthouse. While avoiding the bear. Speaking of the bear, let's go check what looked like a bear corpse.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Can I still walk with all this? I can, but really slowly. Did anybody fancy a really slow walk across the ice so I can get this gear back? Did I pick up the bedroll? Yeah. The answer is, dearest Doomhaus. Azar, immediately. You bitch. Right, so I've checked the processing plant, and it seems like there is no lockbox in here. It's the same bear from yesterday, Dougie. I don't know if you was there when I headshot. Wait, I'm upstairs. Is this a different exit? It is. It's the same bear that I headshot yesterday. Not headshot, but shot. And was hoping it bled out. But there seems to be something on the ice in that area. So I'm going to head over there now, but I am very encumbered. This could be risky. I'm going to immediately drop all of my coal if I need to. Right. Okay. Please don't end the run. That's all I ask. Never mind end the run, end the fucking playthrough. Can I see a bear in the darkness? No, but there is something on the floor near to where the bear was when I
slowing me down.
First shot it. Alright, the slow walk to the lighthouse. You're on the phone paying a bill and you got another spam call. Has somebody sold all your information? So then I can only assume. No, there's a prediction up, Dougie. Azar's on team 2, Alcarion's on team 1, Mina's on team 1. Right, I think that could be a bear carcass. So cold in the morning. There's the lighthouse, look, there's our destination. Yeah, there's... No, the wolves are back at the plant, I think. Tell you what, just for the sake of confusion. Don't seem like there's a lockbox in that factory. There is, however, a workbench in the warmth, which is amazing. Is this a bear? A bear? It is it? No, fuck it out, it's just some barrels. It looked like, given the context,
making my head feel thick.
that might be the bear's corpse, but again, that bear is still in the wind. Well, now I'm pissed I went back to sleep and missed the chance to gamble your channel points. Well, that bear yesterday won 750,000 channel points. We're just discussing it actually, Paula. Yeah, good morning. I did a prediction. And I'm still alive, somehow. I've just been and looted the factory. Yeah, we'll do a prediction at the start of all of these. Until I die. Assuming that I get another day of this.
Freezing.
Playing on easy mode, yeah. I mean, I've not died yet, right? So Stalker might be doable. But I don't want to get frisky. Like Timberwolves, for example. No, I'm still looking for it, Paula. I've been in a few areas where I think it might have run to, but not found it yet. It was tropical, Mina. Second can of the day. I'll be dead from aspartame poisoning by sundown. Big stretches. But I took a shitload of loot out of that factory. So I'm slowly walking across the ice now to return it back to base. I need a hatchet. Because I found the saplings that I need to make... Oh, wait, where were them saplings? Shit! Where were them 2 maple saplings? Who was there at the time? Reaps, you joked about them, right? You don't have to remember where that was, do you? This game mode, though. Amazing. My kind of long-term goal is to be in that mood where I just dig in and desperately try and survive, just for the sake of delaying the end of the playthrough and stressing people out that want to see more KCD. Wouldn't be the Doomhaus if I wasn't actively working against you people, right? There's a wolf, okay. I'm not amazing for torches. But I've got no decoys on me, right? Shit, it saw me anyway. I can't survive a fight because I'm massively encumbered, which is an issue. Alright, you. Alright, you and me. Did that work? It worked. Right, keep going this way. Just be patient. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if it takes a while to get there. I'm losing health from cold. But we can survive that. Oh wait, oh fucking hell! I could pop my. I looted yesterday an item I've never seen in the Wintermute called a thermos. Or not a thermos, but what the US people call a thermos. Ah, fuck! I've gone the wrong way. I'm gonna have to go back this way towards the wolf, which I don't want to do. And it's already ready to fucking eat me again. The struggle to progress is what makes KCD seem great. Same deal with The Long Dark. It's just satisfying to watch, yeah. I think more so now on this survival thing, right? Because it's got a very similar situation with the map and with navigation and stuff. For those that don't know, the map in this, I don't actually have a map. I have to visit... Look, I'm going to have to pop a fucking flare. I don't have a map. The only way that I can fill in where I am on the blank page that is supposed to be the map is to stand there and sketch the area with charcoal so it fills out the map. That's some cool shit. What are you saying? Is that a Shaggy Dan called Tropical an hour before? I think he was guessing Tropical when I was opening the original can. Okay, if that wolf went a different direction and I don't hear a bark at the top of this hill, then we're good. Still can't see the bear. Alright, lovely. We're on our way. Is there a way that you can get your name taken off those kind of spam call lists? I've got well fed. Just like that, look, I just got well fed, which means I got 5% carry capacity bonus for having a full stomach for 3 days, meaning that I can now walk at full speed. Oh, the timing is delicious. Again, for those that are arriving that might not have been here yesterday, the playthrough is now permadeath, and the second I die, the playthrough ends and we move to KCD. The goal now is for Mackenzie to just survive as long as possible. Home. My little lighthouse. I want to see what it would take to make a workbench in the lighthouse, you know.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, probably our spine. Probably my spine, Mackenzie. Right, I can't see a great deal, but what I'm going to try and do is navigate towards... There's the table, so where's the cabinet on the wall? There. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Yeah. I was going to say this. You've got your lighthouse now. Every fucking survival game, these knobheads are like, I want you to own the lighthouse. Well, you've got one. Where's my gratitude? It doesn't count my flaps. This is going to fill this up far too much. Let's put some of those in. I'll keep the stim on with me. Scarf can go away. Leather shoes can go away. Them trail boots, I think, might be an upgrade, but not while they're in such low condition. Food-wise, I think I'll keep all of that out. I don't think it's ever sensible to put food away, is it? Distress pistol we're keeping out. Flare, put away. Hammer is for forging. I obviously can't do that yet. A lot of lantern fuel. I can just fill the lantern, right? Fishing line, away. Don't need more than... No, I need one can. all these spray paint cans away. Spray paint does look like an interesting mechanic. Put the whetstones away until it's time to use it, right? Oh yeah, that's... Oh, fucking hell, I nearly filled this thing up. I'm going to keep that cloth out with me. And then is there anything else? You never have a great deal of stuff in this anyway, do you? It doesn't count. It doesn't count. We will settle for a flying submarine. Well, it has to be an underground. So let's just wait for the next earthquake that's going to strike these poor people on Great Bear Island, and my lighthouse can be underground, and you can all live happily ever after. Start badgering me about something else instead. Okay, sewing kit. I actually don't have a sewing kit. Fuck. Alright. Sun still isn't up, is it? Cheeky's got a point. We'll throw in an ice bath hot tub. Can't wait that long. I was about to say you're going to have to cause your own earthquake, but don't do that. Right, we're home. Let's get the fire started so I can finally finish off this water, because I do have a lot of stuff that's good for fires. We'll take out 2 coal, some newspapers, and mostly we'll use this reclaimed wood. I don't have anything to cook though, do I? 1 stick. 35% chance to start that fire. 55%. I think I need to turn some of this newsprint into tinder plugs, don't I? Okay, we'll use the newspapers. Chaz, good morning. I'm not here to build you shit anyway, I'm here to let Team 2 down. Water on there with the rest of the supply. And still 35% chance to start a fire. That stinks. Why is that so low? I can do it. I can start a fire on a 55% chance. Just sit here now, be really smug as this fire starts itself. Don't worry, Mackenzie. It's guaranteed to succeed.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it did. My outward I can't even lie properly. My outward confidence belies my inward confidence. Okay, right, good. Let's cook some food. And then we need to start working on our plan. Can of peaches. Smash it. And I think we'll just set straight off. Where's that smelly water I've got that I didn't process properly? Assuming they're not going to boil sat there, are they? No. Okay. Alright, that's a bit of an issue. We'll leave these here. They need boiling. Right, plan. Actually, first off, let me just make sure I'm not all over the place on camera. A bit better? Fucking hell. Glad lemonade was covered since I decided to sleep in a little. Schmitz, good morning. Assuming that the shit's still cooking while I'm fanning about with the camera. You've missed me exploring a cave and not finding the bear that we've been looking for this whole time. Right, plan. Speaking of which, I suppose if rabbit's the stuff that we're looking for, one's 94 and 2 are 51. The guts are taking a bit longer to cure. We're going to have to busy ourselves. Wait, there was a memento cache there that whole time and I didn't go and investigate it. Oh, Stubble, you idiot. That's probably where the fucking lockbox is. Are we going back? Right, so that should have replaced the can in my inventory. It's giving me the warming up bonus. Next problem, though, I need to take some firewood out with us on this venture. We'll take... Now I've got well fed, I can afford it, right? Another tinder plug. Oh, they're putting in my waste, W. I'm not as dumb as I look, I promise. Maybe another 2 coal. Lovely. Matches were fine. Right. Peaches. Did you know peaches come from a can? They were put there by a man, specifically in a factory downtown. Categorically false. I refuse to look you in the eye when you're lying to me. Okay, let's take the rest of this in torches. I'm off to go get that, whatever that is. It might be a hatchet. And then if it's a hatchet, then that unlocks our ability to go and start making the stuff necessary to make the bow, right? Because we've got a forge nearby as well. What did it say when I was selecting zone? I think it said that Desolation Point's like an intermediate one. It bollocks is there only an hour of this left. What? If you want a little time travelling like trick to speed it up, play games on permadeath. I think the sheer anxiety just makes time fly. Okay, good. Take that, and that should be good enough. Right. We're going to the factory. Do you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go on the road as well. So I can look for points of interest. There is a chance we see the moose again from yesterday, but because it's the same moose, it doesn't count. I made up that rule yesterday and I'm going to live by it. And I don't want to hear your bullshit, everybody that tries to convince me otherwise. So the exit to Desolation Point is that way, but I don't know where it's going to take me to. It did say where it was going to take me to. Actually, as I'm walking across the road, we might find the bear. And that should be the main goal. He didn't check his ID, that's racial profiling. All moose look the same. Right. Oh, that's how I drop shit. So if I just equip the torch, while I'm carrying the torch, if I just equip the stone, it doesn't throw the torch, it drops it. That probably skips 0.3 seconds of an animation as well. Not skips, but replaces it with a shorter one. Right, is the moose still on the bridge? Nobody look. Don't want you all getting sassy. You've lost $6 grand in 20 minutes. Okay, yep. Oh my god, I thought it saw me then. That frightened me. Whew. Okay. It's the same moose from yesterday, knobheads. Calm your passions. Does mean I can't go and check up in that area for the bear, though. Here's the thing. I can guarantee that I'm going to warm up when I get to the factory, so maybe we go check what's on this island. I didn't see it, but I trust Schmitz with my life on this. It was there. It's a new moose. It's got a different spot on its side. Like I'm going to trust anybody. Ever. Especially not confirmed liars like you, Chaz. Worse. Confirmed turbo liar. Right, with a bit of luck, there's a little chef on this island and we'll be fine. We can have scampi and chips and warm up and go back to the lighthouse as heroes. What is that noise? Oh, it's music.
Can't feel my feet.
Can we stop playing somber music? I think the spot you saw was its arsehole, seeing as we only saw it from behind. That's exactly where I put the bullet in that bear yesterday. The bear could be here, by the way. Oh, I don't like tight corners. What's on this little island? Guess what it's called? Oh my god, I thought you were a moose, you big dumb idiot thing. Hello, yeah, you were his wife. Jesus. I do need rabbits.
Cold.
I nearly got gored by that then, you see that? That was life or death. Okay, now the deer scared the rabbits. I could make a fire on this little shitty island. Imagine I make a fire here, scare the deer through, and it catches fire and dies. What if the bears... That's not altogether unlikely. I think that's the last rabbit we... No, I need 7, I think, right? You know what? Let's start a fire. Just a private racetrack, yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea of starting a fire in the gap, but I don't think... am I more likely to walk through this than they are? 75% chance to start a fire. You're just straight stoning living souls like the Old Testament.
Come on, come on.
They've got meat in their pockets, Chaz.
It worked.
Look, I'm not warming up next to the fire because it needs to be a certain temperature. Books go on first, then reclaimed wood. Alright, okay. Let the fire warm up. Maybe add a coal so we can get it. Well, I'm going on reclaimed wood. Loads of sticks. It's up to 13 degrees C. There we go, we're finally warming up, which means... Let's get the meat first. That sustained a little bit too much temperature damage, you know. I'm not happy with it. Because if I get attacked by a wolf or something now, obviously that health is what I'm risking my survival on. Fucking rabbits, tiny little idiot things. Take the guts, that's only 10 minutes. And that should be cooked, like that, to be a tiny morsel. The hide is 30, right? I think I can afford that without the meat burning. These animations are fucking disgusting and I like it. Right, so drop the guts. I'll pick them up at another point. Eat you. And then if I can keep this... What was that sound? Is that a deer? I think that is a deer. I've confused that in the past. If I can go crack another spider. Spider? Rabbit. Spider? There he is. What a shot! Oh, look at his little rabbit footprints. What's that? What are you? Burdock. What am I doing? Digging it up or something? Yeah, burdock. Prepare the root for a crunchy bite or as the base of antibiotic tea. Nice. There's something out here.
Can't feel my hands.
I should come back to these corpses, shouldn't I? Because they just encourage crows, and crows drop feathers, and feathers make arrows, and it's very windy all of a sudden. Please don't blow my fire out. This is like the weather turning moment that kills a run. Yeah, the wind is blowing straight through there. Is it blowing my fire out? Is it still going, or is it struggling, or is it fine? I think it's fine, actually. 5 minutes left on it, though. Good, that's a spirit, little fire. Keep it up. Don't let this shit-ass weather put you off being what you are. Two hours. Let's harvest the meat, get it cooked. Oh, this rabbit's a tiny little idiot creature. The hide and the guts. 40 minutes, but obviously not yet, because I want to cook what tiny little shred of meat we got. 34 minutes. I should be able to get the hide in that time. Yep. Right, question. Do you think I can kill a moose in a single bullet like I killed one in a single arrow? Would a revolver... Does it say what caliber the revolver... That's an interesting looking thing, that. I think I can kill them in Subnautica. Would a... I mean, you might be able to tell me... Some of you might know more than I do about what bullets these are. Be able to kill a wolf if a stone arrowhead can. I don't know whether I should take these. No, wait. What we'll do is... I'll take these guts... and the torches. That's a genius spot for the fire pit. What do you mean, a place where a fire would permanently stay lit? It does feel a bit, actually, because, like, this is usually unless the wind is coming down here, because I think the wind is directional in this. Look, it's just blown my fucking torch out. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and run across here. Oh my god, I thought you were a fucking bear. I hate the deer on this stupid little shit island. There's another corpse over there. Am I willing to take the risk? I don't think there's going to be any wolves out here, is there? Is there a cave or something, maybe? I'm worried about thin ice, though. Hello, friend. Ma'am, sorry, hello.
I think I can use this.
All she is just a pair of socks to us now. What are these? Oh, cedar firewood. Sir. Oh, thin ice, thin ice. Thin ice! Stop there! Ah! Oh! I got so greedy then, that was the... We're alright, we're alright. I imagine, unlike on Wintermute, that's a death sentence. You can't see it right now, nor do you want to, but my bottom's inside out from rapid onset panic. Right, remind me, on this island, guts that need taking back, but I don't want to take them over here. The wind's dropped so I can torch. Okay. I don't want to take them over to the processing plant thing because there might be wolves and obviously they'll smell me and I'll be in trouble. Welcome to the new followers. Whether or not... If you're tabbed out right now, just tab back in just for a split second. I went through all of Wintermute, not killing a bear, apart from the one in the story.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I've not even killed a wolf yet, or a deer, but I've killed a fucking bear. Whoa, oh, the weather's turning. Oh, I'm set now for food forever. You killed it like a little bitch. How did you do it? So... I was in that ship that you saw me walk past just before Dougie yesterday, and there was a bear, like right outside of it, and I was scared that it would maul me. Obviously, when I left, I'm gonna have to just go somewhere to stay warm. Let's go inside the plant. I mean, it might do Coffeeton, but I can't really wait now, can I? Sorry, I'm gonna have to wait this storm out. I can't really do it now. So I tried to scare it off Dougie by shooting at it while I was in relative safety and it couldn't get to me. Actually, it is frozen, yeah. Yeah, it's probably alright sat there. Maybe I don't disturb it too much until it's time to harvest it. I took a shot at it, Dougie, and it ran off into the mountains, but it was bleeding. And we've been assuming it would eventually bleed out, and it turns out... I killed a bear before a wolf or a fucking deer, that's dumb. Okay, right, well, I'm in here now, and the weather is miserable outside. Let's go, I'll go drop my bedroll by the door. The moose meat did go around to... I think the problem is... But then we learned after the moose, didn't we, that you can re-cook meat and burn off a lot of the rancid stuff. So with a bit of luck... Yeah. Meat in the freezer lasts forever. With a bit of luck, it will go rancid, but I could re-cook it to maybe get like a tiny bit of calories back or something. It was in Mystery Lake, Dougie, which I can't imagine is any more or less cold. Okay, we're going to sleep a few times. Got some food. I'll eat stale beef jerky and not give myself food poisoning. What did that just say? We're like 4 days in. This is top. Okay, I'm going to need a load of firewood, aren't I? Maybe one thing I do while we're in here is... Hey, can I use that hatchet to break shit down now? Fucking hell. Not the hatchet, the axe. The saw. But we can break down some of these chairs and stuff to get a bit more firewood, because I think the goal now, while we're waiting, once the storm's abated outside, is to just sit by that bear now and just farm meat. One thing, oh wait, what can you make from the bear? bearskin coat. Look at that fucking thing. +6 on its own. If it's good enough for a bear, it's good enough for you. It's heavy and bulky, but very warm, and one of the toughest things around. You may not run from much, but you may not need to. I'll break down everything. Some of it might be useful later. Possibly, but it's mostly just chairs and junk. Furniture, Dougie. There's nothing you can do with them other than break them down. Oh, weather's calm. One more chair and we're going out. No, the sun's gone down. Fuck. Alright. Let's just go out. Let's go get this memento cache. Which, according to the notes, said it was here. So, due east of the building. We'll loot whatever's in this. We'll go back. We'll sleep. So, which way is east? Crows just flying over. What the hell does that mean? Fucking ominous. They're the ones over the bear. So there's the ship. The ship is here. So the factory is due north of the ship. So whatever this memento cache thing is this way somewhere. A shelf or a chair would make your home feel better. It would, but I can't really carry him on my back all that way. Something out here, maybe? Box or something? Are those mammoth bones? Go find a mammoth. I mean, I've killed a bear now, right? There's nowhere left to go. To be honest, you're joking about realism. It is kind of realistic if you ping a bear so badly that it's bleeding profusely. The wolf over there. It's not going to sit and go bandage itself, is it? It's probably going to die from that somehow. Not that you were saying realism. Oh my god, the ice is weak. Are you a Timberwolf? I'm going to pretend that you don't look slightly like a Timberwolf. How much you want to bet there's going to be a large amount of wolves now trying to feed on that bear? They became the top dogs, literally and figuratively, yeah. No, I'm the top dog. Probably right, though. What the fuck am I looking for here? There's like a memento cache or something. And it gave me the key for it, but where do I put my key? In this little crev, no? Dougie's RPing as a civilised person today. I mean, he's just had twins, right? So he's got the love of the world flowing through him. Let's not snub out his fire. Okay, there is a bridge in that direction. There. There's also another memento hint there. Memento cache.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Are we stupid? Best time at machine heads, not machine head, diamond head, so. It has to be around here somewhere. Also, I can't work out why there's rails here. is the idea that you would offload, crane a whale onto the back of this, just so you can wheel it the short distance into the shed. I guess it is, right? You're dealing with something that big. It's a loading dock for ships. I mean, usually though, the lines, you can get there from a proper rail line, right? So you can drive a train straight in. But this only goes from the building to there, so I assume they've used the full train setup just for the sake of the heavy payloads over the very, very short distances. In here, is it what? So that looks to me due east of the processing plant. This is the east side of the building. While I'm marsing about here, I could have gone and harvested that bear, but it's frozen, right? We'll go when it's not so cold. There ain't really a system for digging in the game, Dougie. But it was my first thought as well. Don't speak the black tongue of Mordor in here, Reaps. Sorry, that's French.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Kenzie, shut your mouth. We've got a supply cache to find. Black Mordor. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm no longer just insulting cats when I make jokes like that now, Coffeeton. It's true. I don't know, Chicky. Like, part of me does think that it's just put the marker where it's put it because it doesn't want to put it on top of the building marker, right? I guess we would need to know how the developers intended to do this. It doesn't seem to be out there. If it, yeah. All right, let's go in. Let's sleep, and then let's go and harvest the bear. Now I found it. Not that I'm excessively proud of myself pulling it off or anything like that. I didn't pull it off. I shot it. You can't actually die from being. Maybe you could die. I'm still angry that I didn't find a fucking hatchet in here. You can't make a hatchet, can you? No. Good, kind of glad. Improvised crampons, though. Makeshift traction for your feet. So these do exist. I thought these were just the dumb Wintermute thing. Turns out they're in this as well. Maybe they're not so dumb. I shouldn't talk like anything that's Wintermute related is silly. Oops. It redeemed itself towards the end, didn't it, Wintermute? Story-wise, at least. Right then, let's go tackle this bear. If all of you have spent time in the Doomhaus with Bear Barbecue and wondered what he looks like on the inside, now's the time. Do I need to drive to New Mexico to see if the bear there was a different one? It must be. Actually, yeah, that's a good point, because it might, if it is a different one, it might make the slow walk back up from New Mexico and kill me. Dog food at 25%. Please don't end the run by giving me food poisoning. I saw the little red encumbered symbol down there, look. Light that barrel, I bet it'll give you some nice light for searching. Hey, that costs fuel, that Dougie. We're not made of it. I don't need to worry about eating this dog food right now, do I? Because I'm going to go out and harvest this bear. As long as I don't starve, I'll get into starvation. Do a starvation window. Very shy of 4 days survived. I'm happy with how this is going so far. Something's going to kill me, though. Although, if I can take down a bear... No, wait. Don't fucking eat knackered dog food. As my mother used to say, bless her old wise common sense. Are you kidding me? The second I wake up the next day, there's a fucking blizzard outside. Which might mean I run out of food. And am I going to be able to travel all the way back to the lighthouse in a blizzard, where there's no food there either? Hang on. Before something terrible happens and the run ends. Is it really bad? It was, in fact, really bad, you know. Wait. I've got a dumb idea. Hang on. This game's dumb realistic, right? It's like realistic over anything. Which way's the wind blowing from? Towards the right. So it's blowing... No, it's blowing west. It's kind of blowing north. Alright, I'm going to try something. I've come out the wrong entrance. Reaps, don't you give up yet. If this is possible, if this is not possible, I respect the game, of course, but if it is possible... Did I just run into the sea? Did I just go the wrong way and run into the sea? You idiot! The sirens are... I've got hypothermia. Your body temperature was too low for too long. You will weaken unless you stay above freezing for 18 hours. Look at my gear. Okay, I need to get out of this. I need to get naked fast. Look, I'm in a warm climate, but I'm cold because my gear's wet. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Okay, yeah, you're right though, Cheeky. It's not an instant death. I thought the run had ended. Okay, calm. Where's the bedroll? Bedroll's here. Pick the bedroll up. I thought I was running towards the bear, which is south, but I ran east instead because I miscalculated where the wind was going and was using that as my guide for some reason. I've got to use this accelerant, forgive me. My mouse had stopped fucking... Why is it playing music like something terrible's about to happen?
That should help warm things up.
You may notice, game, something terrible's already happened. Yeah, I just walked off the edge like the captain. Okay, we're warming up now, but that's fine. Oh, everything's so wet. Drop. Drop. No, it's probably easier to do it this way, especially with the double-clicking mouse, right? Oh, Mackenzie. Delightful. Mathis is going to show up now. I let you survive, Mackenzie, and you walked into the sea. That was so stupid. Another thing, if I'd have just walked out into the wilderness there and there was a moose or another bear, like what would I have hoped to achieve? I ran out with no sight lines, obviously no compass, no idea which direction I was travelling in. Just stupid assumptions and paid for it. Okay, what have we learned? I'm not going to have enough food to survive until the storm's finished. Because now, as I say, I'm not allowed to... Oh, this is going to really hinder me. Because it sounds like I'm going to get some other massive debuff due to... having to stay indoors. Sorry, I'm flustered. Due to me running headfirst into the sea like an idiot, that gave me hypothermia. Now the hypothermia is going to cause me to have to sit inside for 18 hours above freezing temperatures to heal it. I might have to just tank whatever that is to harvest as much bear meat as possible to limp back to the lighthouse and then do an 18-hour stint inside. I guess we can cook a lot, we can make a lot of water, we can read a lot of books. There is things to do, right? Is the clip as dumb as it was in real time, Reaps? That really made me jump. Blocked by another object, yet the game was all fine piling them on top of each. It does do that, which is strange, cheeky, you're right. No, stop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drink these instead, because they gives me a tiny little bit of calories. Who the fuck is this guy? Eric, welcome to the stream. Stop looking at my wet outfit. Eric, thank you for 53 months. If I told you, Eric, that I've managed to find the corpse of the bear I shot yesterday, and I'm trapped in the factory at the moment that we saw in a blizzard, you'd think, you know what, that's not going too bad for old Stubbler. Then if I told you that I got so excited about going back and trying to find the bear that I ran into the sea, and I'm now soaking wet and got hypothermia risk and everything's going wrong. I thought I was running back across the ice and I ran in the road and now it's all gone wrong. Eric, thank you for the prime. Is my face that dumb? Alright, let's have another hour. I didn't become a dolphin, no. And my willy is incredibly tiny and not free. Good, alright. All our gear's dried. And it's this fucking blizzard. Still the blizzard. Okay. I'm going to be double clicking until I get a new mouse. Socks back on. Thermal underwear. Jeans. Wait, did I lose some clothing? I thought I had 2 pairs of pants on. Maybe I didn't. Well, what are you doing? Free your willy. Confining orcas is not a good thing. I'm not engaging with that right now, Azar. I'm too wet. Oh, weather's changed. Right. Here's the dumb idea I was going to have before. I might not need it now. Right. I was thinking that because this game has an eye for realism. No, it wasn't run into the sea. I've already tried that, cheeky. Turns out it's not a very good strat. But trial and error, right? I was thinking that if it's possible to get shelter from the wind, so you can like light a fire and start a torch and stuff, would it have been possible to get shelter behind the bulk of the whale's body, light a fire out of the wind's line of sight, and cook on it? Is that the memento cache and it was right there and I could have just... No. Right, the bear's over there, right? You can see the birds. For some reason, in my mind, I walked out of this door, which faces east, thinking I'd walked out on this side of the building. So I ran straight that way, so I thought, to get to the bear, but instead I'd run straight this way and went right into the sea. The remix. Does it make sense, though, that it might be possible to build in the... I don't know. Alright, let's get this hide. Anything out here is what we're now calling the Dougie theory true? No. So is it possible to get shelter? It says at the top if it's the little shelter symbol. Then again, there's no wind to get shelter from, is there? Imagine if somebody sees me doing this now. Gloating over my kill. Insufficient. That torch is going out. %35% chance to start a fire. 55. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
Worked.
Okay, right.
I'm so tired.
First off, because this is survival and not the main game, not the winter mute shit, I have to warm up the carcass before I can fucking harvest it. We've actually been gifted a bit of good weather. It's the first time I've ever eaten a bear. This last one we killed in the main game was not exactly edible, was it? Will it let me harvest a little bit? Oh, that meat already looks rancid. 28 kilos of meat. How long does the hide take to harvest? 40 minutes. That's not too terrible, you know. I kind of feel for the lad a little bit. Like black bear meat, lovely. Right, it's rancid. It's at 9%. Let's see if that improves with cooking. It takes 1 hour and 22 minutes to cook, by the way. That is a beefy piece of meat. Speaking of which, Eric, thank you for the sub. And if you've not subscribed to Eric's extracurricular activities, then why not? Can you not sleep on the ice? How does meat go rancid in temperature? I don't know. Is it to do with the health of the animal, maybe? would be kind of spoilery if this was the thumbnail, right? 63% frozen still. Lead poisoning. 41 minutes. That gives us enough time to get this hide, right? Ah, the time it takes to harvest has gone down because it's thawing. Oaken shield. A close-up of the sea would make a good thumbnail. Yeah, true. Alright. It just says bear meat cooked heavy-duty food. And I have a risk of intestinal parasites because I've eaten fucking predator meat. Avoid eating more meat. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see it on 720p, but there is the tiniest little white thing here. See it? Not white, little red flicker. I think that's going to go up. And then only at the top is it going to give me parasites, right? I think. Lundios, welcome to the stream. But how is it mouldy? What's the temperature? It's 34 degrees Celsius. I don't know actually, let me have a look. It is minus... Oh, feels like... Oh, because I'm stood near the fire. What's that? Is it a 50-degree temperature? Where are we? Death Valley? It is only -1. But that's in my clothing. Does it mean the more meat, the higher? I wonder. Is it worth testing? I want to get this hide. That's like the only important... Why is there only 15 minutes left? The regular freezer's -18. Yeah, there you go. So it's below freezing temperatures. Or what we would consider freezing. Right, I'm going to drink. I'm losing health because of fatigue. Carcass condition is too low to harvest. Fuck, it's gone manky and I've not got the hide. Have I really just missed out on a bear hide because you have to get there quick? Why did I start fucking about getting meat off it? That's only going to give me parasites anyway. It's rotted. Because if you think about it, it probably died before the end of the stream yesterday, and then I've spent another, what, 4 days or whatever? Well, now we have learned that carcasses can rot. Mouldy bear meat. Alright, let's see what this does. Right, my affliction and risk of internal parasites is now up a tiny bit more, look. Alright. Shit, I got 2 pieces of mouldy meat instead of getting the hide, which I need. Fucking hell, my what? Well. Press 1 to shoot the moose in the skull. Because that moose has a hide that I can turn into more bag space. And I feel like we need just a tiny victory today. 4 days is long enough to mould or go bad, I guess. I thought it wasn't nearly that long. Yeah, I think it's been a couple of days. And like Coffeeton says, if a regular freezer is -18 degrees and it's -1 here. Alright. I mean, I'll just torch cycle, I suppose. Really sorry you're going through that. Oh, the hide. To be honest though, we're here to learn lessons the hard way, right? I am no longer impressed with your game still. I didn't hear any of you dickheads say, hey, Stalker. Why did I leave those guts on that island instead of putting them in the ship where they would cure? Why did I do that? It's right there. Alright, well, I've got some stuff on me now. We've got loads of firewood. Things are going alright. I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the lighthouse and I'm going to unload. And if there is a chance, if there is time, I should say, and there's a chance that I can get there in time, I'm going to put a bullet in that moose and then run. And then on Monday, the first thing we do has to be to go find and harvest that moose, right? There is a chance that I get gored by it and it's all for nothing. Let me pick these up. What I'm going to do with these is put them in the ship, because then I don't have to walk across the ice smelling. So annoyed about that pelt. Imagine being able to boast about having a bear pelt on the floor in the lighthouse. That would have been so good. Okay. Nope, don't throw that. That was unintentional. You go there, and you go there. Lovely. Then, so very tired. Where did I come in? Oh, there. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Then I've got 10 minutes. As I say, if I can put a bullet in that moose, I'll be happy. I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go and see if I can test the saw on one of these saplings. I've got 34 torches. That is excessive. That's the reason I'm walking so friggin' slow. I've got loads of firewood and torches and stuff. But I just can't face leaving a fire like that. Just sat there burning with no benefit to me or the good of humanity or whatever's happening on Great Bear Island. Right, there was a sapling down here, I think. This is the Moose Bridge. I wonder. Is anybody opposed to me putting a bullet in that moose? Just so it can start the bleeding out process. It's on this bridge. Can you hear it? Listen. Because if I can kill it, I've got the firewood on me now, we can get it. What? Did the... What is happening? I'm fucked. I've got to kill it. Let's charge it. I'm stuck. What a fucking shot! Oh, I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. I got stuck on this fucking stick. This is the moose from yesterday, by the way. There's no double point marbles. That's the... Oh, I can do it. Freshly harvested birch sapling needs to be cured before it can be used for crafting and repair. Can be used for crafting and repair after air dry. So that's for the bow, right? What a shot, he says, hitting the biggest thing in the world. I mean, you've seen me, Siddles, and good afternoon, putting like 5 bullets in deer. I think I just managed to hit the weak spot there. It probably has got worms, that's true. I need to start a fire, don't I? Now, what time is it? I can't start a fire now. I'm getting this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 35% chance of fire starting. Calm down, Stubble. Calm down. I need to start a fire, and I'm getting this hide. There's no chance I'm passing up on an opportunity to get this hide. Moose are not carnivores. There's no risk of worms. That's true, yeah. Now leave it there for 3 days. I think I just accidentally hit the sweet spot. It was entirely an accident, for the record. Oh my god, I got a moose. A moose? I've killed a moose and a bear today. It's fucking day 2. I'd move the fire away. I'm afraid it's going to warm the meat and thaw it too fast and it'll still go bad. I mean, the meat is less of a concern. But yeah, I just need to get the hide off this. So 250, I'm so tired though. Look how fresh the meat is. 30 minutes with a knife. Can I have his heart points? Okay, we've got a moose hide now. I'm happy. 12 minutes. Hopefully a pack of wolves doesn't trap you in that cove. Oh, I just want it to be Monday now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not sure you've got a fucking choice, Mackenzie. We're busy. 5 minutes. So if I cook this, there's no parasite risk, right? Everything takes longer to cook up. The stupid difficulty it feels like. I'm so tired. I'm losing health because of fatigue.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Right now, Operation Don't Die on the way back because you're too excited. Moose hide is secured. We're going to come back there first thing Monday and harvest that bitch, right? I am currently like here somewhere. Right, 4 minutes to get back to the lighthouse. How did the moose know I was down here and know to come down here and shoot me? Charge me? Was it the torch that aggroed it, maybe? Okay, this blizzard is a problem. I need to be aware of it. I'm losing temperature quickly. I can't light a torch. And there is likely to be wolves here, so let's not die right at the end. Because you're a loud, bumbling bitch. It might have been the torch. It might have been me sat down there asking you lot whether or not it'd be a good idea to kill it. It got defensive. Holy shit, by the way. I mean, it might be that a moose is one shot, right? But as I say, you can put 4 bullets in a deer, it feels like. That's on an easier difficulty. And it lives. And yesterday I shot the bear and it lived, right? So I think there must be just a weak spot somewhere in the head or in the heart or somewhere. And I just accidentally managed to hit it. Alright, a few minutes left. Just need to get up to the lighthouse and we're good. If I see a wolf, we pop the torch. I'm walking slowly, by the way, because I'm carrying 700 torches and I'm going against the wind. I don't smell. Temperature's at about half. We can afford a little bit of temperature loss. Health due to temperature loss, but not too much. What if I'm too fat and I'm going to fall through the ice? I don't know if I answered that, Dougie. I just thought about answering it, but you can't harvest antlers. Okay, I'm going to light this just for the sake of it being a bit more easier for you lot to see. Plus, if I get spooked by a wolf. You know what? the sake of speeding this up. Drop all this reclaimed wood. No, I need it though, don't I? Drop a few of these torches I don't need. Come back for them. Do I have an energy drink? I don't, do I? I'd really rather not do this though. Right, if you're just joining, I need to walk up and get back in my lighthouse and then it's time to finish the stream. I'll try and do it fast. Puts a bullet right through the frontal lobe. There must be a weak spot in the head or the heart. I agree, cats. That's what I was suggesting. Siddles was saying it can't have been a good shot because it's a big animal. And I'm sure he was being sarcastic, but I thought just in case people are wondering whether these animals are one shot. Right. Calm. Calm. Nice. Cat's gonna have to do. Too many sausages in them buns of yours. You're carrying all that extra weight around.
My fingers feel numb.
Right, I'm going to be at double temperature loss, aren't I? Fucking Siddle sasses me in one direction, so I give a sensible answer for anybody who might have been thinking the same, and then Cat sasses me in the other direction. Just playing tennis with my emotions, you two. What gun caliber did you use? I'm shocked it was a single bullet. I don't know. It's just a little revolver. I'm sure you lot will know more about gun calibers than I do. It should mean it, yeah. It is like having a little hole right there. Through a bulletproof shell. Right, I'm nearly there, everybody, if you're joining for marbles. I'm just going to sneak inside. It's been a roller coaster this last couple of minutes. What a way to emotionally recover from losing that bear hide, though. For those of you that don't know, about 25 minutes ago, I was trapped in a factory with a bear carcass outside that has taken me 4 hours to kill. Right? The bear was laid on the ice, and I had an idea, so went out to check something during the blizzard, and because sight was so low, instead of running south, I ran east, thinking it was south, and ran straight into the sea. And you can imagine what that felt like. Well, it's like Cat says, Dougie, I shot it in the brain. 50 caliber revolver. Are they like massive bullets? Or is that the joke? Alright, we're home. I'm very, very cold, very, very tired. But I do have...
I need to drop something.
A moose hide. I've also got parasol. Look at all them torches. Fucking idiot wonders why he was over encumbered. 2 rabbit pelts to cure. Fresh black... We have the worst memories in history. I did harvest it. God, we are fucking idiot. Okay, right, I got the bear hide and I got the moose hide. Listen, if somebody realised that was a thing as that, they'd have said it before now. And that, boys... Oh, wait, is it saved? Hang on, let me use one of my 32 torches. Let me make sure it's saved. Imagine how happy somebody would be to say, oh, Stubble, you did get it, you idiot. You're fucking stupid. You're sad for no reason. Ugh, I've noticed it. They would have said it in fucking no time. However, yes. Moose hide, deer hide, pelts forever. Whoa, lovely. And just like that, I think I'm safe to quit. I can go and play marbles. How did I survive? Good work, Team 1, by the way. Very good work. Let me just quickly go back in and check. Yeah, we're good. Lovely. Right, thank you all for joining. Welcome to the new followers. I apologise, Marbles is a couple of minutes late, but I'm sure you don't mind. I will see you all on Monday for more of this. But now I've got intestinal parasites and I keep walking into the sea like in the main story. I don't think I'm going to be playing this for very long. But if I could make that moose hide satchel and we can move on a little bit. Sorry, the Marbles music started. Then I fancy that. Those intestines look like snakes. Well, that's probably what it is, right? Just a massive tapeworm. Right, that's going to do it. Thank you all for joining as always. I'll see you all on Monday for more Long Dark. I will see you tomorrow for KCD2 Hardcore. For now, Marbles. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to take part in today's Marbles, stick around for a second. Because as you know, it's split down the middle. Even though you saw a moose on screen, it is not a moose Marbles, because that's the same moose as yesterday. It's a good job I've made this distinction, because if I was using the moose bag or whatever, you'd see it every time I open my inventory, and you'd all be like, technically, prove that it's the same moose. Prove that it's not. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you're a green or an orange, which is randomly assigned when you join, free for anybody to join down below, then you must simply type the password to get involved in today's Marbles. I will give you one, and if yours wins, you get a golden name, and the person with the Century of the Day title of which there can be only one. If you fancy joining for today, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is Rancid. And melted puddles of sweat. Is it that warm there? Tags like good afternoon. We have Polar for the greens, Schmitz for the orange. I'm sat here with a warm drink and a woolly hat on. It's not so bad up here. Kelly for the greens. Good morning, Kelly. Tax like incidentally, as I was questioning him. 37 degrees down there. That's fucked. Tax like with a 100,000 channel point message puts himself in for this. Prediction at the end, by the way. Remind me. Reaps for the greens, Lundios for the greens, Eric for the greens, Mina for the oranges, Neffers for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Sothan for the greens, Azar for the greens. Azar's got a little hair, look. Cats for the greens, 6-4 for the greens, Dougie for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Siddles for the oranges, Cheeky for the oranges, Keaton for the oranges, Azzy for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Dougie for the greens, Salty for the oranges, Bear for the greens, and Fisty for the greens. Welcome to the stream, everybody that's just arriving. I did mean it, yeah, but I like the idea that Tagslack's got his palms are sweaty. Sounds like it's a bit more extreme down there than it is up here. Have I got you twice as well, Dougie? Where's all you people trying to sneak in twice? Shit. Right, let me just snooze these ads off. If it was as warm as that, Mina, I wouldn't be sat here with a woolly hat on right now, right? Just logged on mobile 2 minutes ago, so that's probably fucking it. Why, is something wrong, 6-4? 24 marbles into the race then. First person to begin. We have Polar, Kelly, Tagslack, Reaps, Lundios, Eric, Mina, Neffers, Satan, Sothan, Azar, Cat, 6-4, Dougie, Schmidt, Siddles, Cheeky, Kitten, Azzy, Chaz, Shaggy Dan, Salty, Bear, and Fisty. 10 oranges and 14 greens. 24, right? Eric says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24 marbles. Enter. 3, 2, 1. 36 outside for Tagslack. 36 where Satan is. Doesn't it trail off pretty quickly, this, though? Like it's going to be 22 or something at the weekend, this one. Thing is, where we live, though, this building, like, obviously Goes without saying we don't open the windows at any point, but like it gets quite a little amount of sunlight. Right, this level is called Party Pats, apparently abstract alien activity. Good luck. We begin. 25 on Saturday, that's way better. What is this? Oh, fucking hell, we might be in for a shit show. Good luck, everybody. Person of the century of the day to the winner. Is it Kelly and Azar that are tied at the top? Siddles, miles through. Never mind. I've pointed out an orange and immediately he's lost his lead. Azar now in the lead though. Cheeky, Satan, Shaggy Dan all going on that left-hand side. Azar absolutely smashing it. Well, it's 30 according to the thermostat, so everything got shut. Absolutely. Alright, Azar is doing well. But can Azar be overtaken? Cheeky going on that wider side. Lundios is here now for the greens. Neffa's still storming through, looking for his first ever point. Kelly back with a bang. How big is this? What have we signed up for? Delays? Is there a bad delay? Right, Neffa's enters the spinners. Ooh, got slapped back pretty hard there. Can we have an orange do anything of note? Cheeky. What a run through that spinner from Cheeky. That was enormous speed. Lundios dives off in the background though. Can't face it. Cheeky doing well now. Got some spinners and stuff in his future though, so anything could happen. But Lundios has fallen. 13 oranges greens versus 10 oranges. Cheeky not doing too badly, but he's been sucked back in. He just said he's going to die in the spinny shit, and he died. He did indeed. Now where is he? He managed to get out though. Kelly dives off the level. Azar neck and neck now with Cheeky. Neff has gone on the other direction. Siddles is here as well. Kitten. Chaz is... I think you'd have rather fallen off than whatever you're doing there, Chaz. Okay, Cheeky. Oh, you got a bit of a bad angle. They're getting zapped around by something. Neffa's straight through though. Can Siddles get straight through? Neffa's has been held back. He's lost a lot of his forward momentum. Siddles has too. I think there's some like electric shit or something that's holding people back. Siddles, get past the electric shit. Neffa's is going home. He just turned round completely. There he comes, he's back. And he's still got more momentum than Siddles. What's going on here? Siddles now. Is there anybody taking any different paths or anything? Reaps has taken a different path. He's had enough of all of your bullshit. There's 3 oranges behind Neffa's now. Can Neffa's hold this momentum? Mina, Siddles, Shaggy Dan here. Fisty arriving behind as well. Is this gamble going to pay off for Reaps, though? Wait, where did he go? Has he fallen off the fucking level already? Where's Reaps? Where's everybody? Oh, there they are. Neffa's still in the lead, but no, Shaggy Dan has just managed to cotton on. Oh, Reaps was way behind. I thought he'd got some kind of advantage, but he's fallen down in the back again. Shaggy Dan just got slightly nudged by Neffa's. Neffa's heads backwards, and now Shaggy Dan is in the lead. Mina in second. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Oh, he's gone backwards. Mina, go forwards. Mina now in first place. Fisty second. Neffa's is back. He's just refusing to not sit at least in the top 2 or 3. Mina's going to get overtaken by Neffa's. Mina now gets to the drop. We've got only about 45 minutes of this level remain. Are these electric things turned on? They are not. They are. Oh, they've got horrible dingle-danglers. Okay, Mina enters the obstacles. Manages to get... Oh, there it is. Sorry. I almost forgot to mention this spurious green overtake at the last second. At least this one hit us as a bit of a surprise today because we didn't spend the whole thing talking about it. Alright, 3 oranges get superseded by 6-4 and his strange teleport. He got lifted at... Where? There's another one. Okay, we've had 2 today. Shaggy Dan dives off the level in shock. Azar is now in first place and we didn't even see it coming. Is this going to be a point for Azar, putting him right up there in the contention for the top spot? Azar ends up going backwards. Mina, these 2 don't seem to be desperate to finish, so if you're quick. Is there some electric shit or something? 6-4 gets through. What are we doing? Where's 6-4? Oh, it was in the elevator at the end, apparently. Nothing can stop him now, I assume. Oh, he got stopped. Mina, if you're quick. But you've got to be really quick and really forceful. Mina might pip him here. Imagine. as 6-4 states. We might need to go to VAR for that, but that looks like a very last-second Mina overtake. Woof. Photo finishes, tags like, oh wait, Mina won, clear winner. Mina pretends to be green and yoinks a last-second victory. Let's just check it first. Oh yeah, that was... Even as an orange, I'm not sure about that. Okay. Does 6-4 beat 440 382? I told you it was fucking close. I didn't realise it was like 0.03 seconds close. Do you know what? Mina is your person of the century of the day. I'm a little shell-shocked that happened because that seems to have gone against the script of 2026 so far. The oranges get the point. Mina is gold. That is her 9th point of the year, I believe. My toenail was offside since 6-4. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to complain. Oranges get their 101st point. Person of the century of the day to Mina. 6-4 second as our third, Siddle's 4th. Good level, that. That was a good level. Last, though, we can't play it again because we play random every day nowadays. Right, with that, this, and that. Congratulations to the oranges. Good work to Mina. Thank you all for joining. Killed a moose. Killed a bear. I even, in all of that melee, managed to get a sapling. We're making progress. Still didn't find that cache, and there was at one point where I ran in the wrong direction and ran into the sea. It's not all good. But the moose is dead. The hide is curing. The bear hide is curing. Mackenzie. And you know what? I'm glad we did this because it means long dark's not going out like a bitch. Speaking of being a bitch, Henry will be making a reappearance tomorrow because it's KCD2 Hardcore. I will see you there for that. But for now, thank you all. Everybody make sure you look after yourselves in this heat. Again, congratulations, Dougie, on the birth of their twins, for those that were here for it. But for now, everybody go look for friends of the Doomhaus that might be live right now. Thank you all for bits and subs and hosts and raids and everything. I'll carry on. Thank you very much for the big tier 3. Eric, prep as a final word, just for now. Oh, prediction. It's true. Bear. Prediction, yeah. True. The prediction stated, does Stubbler survive until marbles? Shaggy Dan led Team 2. But only a tiny Team 2 today, with 4% of the vote. However, Team 1 had 5 people on it, including Bear, with a 250 grand max vote. Bear, congratulations. He won $750,000 yesterday. Good work, Team 1. Shaggy Dan's Team 2, that is unlucky. But for now, I will see you all tomorrow. Predictions from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday until I die in this godforsaken game. But for now, Reeps, Mina, Bear, Eric, 6-4, Salty, Schmidt, Tagslack, Cat, Sothan, Satan and everybody else. Good work, Oranges. Good work, Eric. Mina. But for now, the final word is an abusive one, because of course it is, because I'm not allowed to be happy. Let's go for a swim.